This is WNCT, 9 on your side, news at 11.
First of all, yes, it's something that's required by FAA, but even if it wasn't, it's something that we should be doing.
An emergency disaster drill took place at Pitt Greenville Airport. 9 takes you inside the training exercise. Plus, a suspect has pleaded guilty in a 2017 murder of an Onslow County Sheriff's deputy. Hear what investigators are saying about the case. And a Nash County man on the run, arrested in Arizona, is headed back to our state. The latest on the extradition of a husband accused of killing his wife. Good evening, I'm Shayla Reeves. Thank you for joining us. Ken Watling is on assignment. Tonight, first responders trained for dangerous situations at Pitt Greenville Airport. The live disaster drill took place on airport grounds. Participants practiced response to a simulated passenger plane crash. The Federal Aviation Administration requires the training every 3 years. Organizers say preparation is key to saving lives.
In Pitt County and all across the East, really, that the emergency services community is ready, willing, and able to respond to really any type of 911 call that we receive.
There were no scheduled airport flights at the time of the exercise. Participating agencies included Pitt County Emergency Management, the Pitt County Sheriff's Office, Greenville Police, the Red Cross, and other fire and EMS departments. Some hopeful future firefighters got hands-on training experience today at Station 6. Greenville Fire Rescue held a day in the life of a firefighter seminar for students from D.H. Conley High School. They received a tour of the station, some behind-the-scenes tips, and got to participate in a combat training exercise. The training included exercises like the dummy drag, the Kaiser sled, and practicing aiming with the hose.
Today we have exposed these kids to what we do on a daily basis here at Greenville Fire Rescue. It gives them an opportunity to take textbook and make real life application to it in a real world setting.
The students are enrolled in Firefighter 1 and 2 classes at school. These classes teach them the basics, and experiences like today allow them to use what they've learned. For the full story, visit our website, WNCT.com. Tracking crime now in Onslow County. A man has pleaded guilty to murder and robbery charges in the fatal shooting of an Onslow County Sheriff's deputy in Jacksonville in 2017. Will Welch Jr. pled guilty to a charge of second-degree murder and a charge of robbery with a dangerous weapon. Investigators say in July 2017, Welch Jr. shot William Clifton at Woodlands Park in Jacksonville near the soccer fields. Welch's co-conspirator, Caitlin Ridgway, was also charged with murder in this case. Also new tonight, a man charged with first-degree murder in the death of his wife will be extradited back to Nash County. 58-year-old Lynn Keel was arrested Sunday near Tucson, Arizona. He is charged with the murder of 38-year-old Diana Keel. Keel's body was found in Edgecombe County last week. She died as a result of multiple stab wounds. Lynn Keel will be back in Nash County tomorrow morning. Across North Carolina, lawmakers have filed a bill in Raleigh focused on sexual assault. The measure targets existing laws and making changes. 9 on your side's Courtney Allen breaks down the details of that bill for us tonight.
This bipartisan bill gaining 56 co-sponsors in under 24 hours, garnering support from both sides of the aisle. Today, I went to the Real Crisis Center in Greenville to learn more. Executive Director Tracy Kennedy says the part of the bill that stands out to her the most is removing the word forcible when classifying sexual assault. She says sexual assault is not about whether it's forceful, only consensual. Lawmakers are also trying to clarify language when it comes to intoxication. They hope to more clearly define what mental incapacitation looks like, intending to protect victims instead of blame them.
To know that the law is stating that because somebody is intoxicated, that does not state that they're not a victim. And we're not going to allow for their intoxication to be the defense for our perpetrators anymore.
Also, the law is aiming to close loopholes regarding things like spiking someone's drink. Further details and the full legislation can be found on our website, WNCT.com. In the newsroom, Courtney Allen, 9 on your side.
Tonight, family and friends are honoring the life of Hanya Aguilar. Today, the teen would have been 14 years old. She's a Lumberton girl who investigators say Michael McClellan kidnapped, raped, and murdered last year. The medical examiner said her body was so badly decomposed that an official cause of death couldn't be determined, but death by suffocation is suspected. All Hands and Heart Smart Response is a nonprofit organization that's been working on hurricane relief efforts in North Carolina for the last 6 months. Volunteer groups have been working in Craven and Pamlico counties to help families get back in their homes. Today, a volunteer crew worked at a 90-year-old woman's home in Bayboro. Volunteers say it's incredibly powerful to be able to work with these families.
Obviously, there's a great need around here, and there's still homes that we're trying to get to, and to be able to help them in this manner it's huge.
The volunteer group is repairing insulation and replacing drywall. Arnold says the critical repair process is expected to be completed in 3 weeks. The All Hands and Heart Smart Response nonprofit organization is a volunteer group that has programs all over the globe. Right now, the program assisting Hurricane Florence recovery efforts is lacking volunteers. Volunteers say after a storm, people may assume the recovery process is over, which is not the case here in eastern North Carolina.
Even in Texas, from Hurricane Harvey, we still have homes we're working on. And this project in particular, when you don't hear about it, not only do we lose funding or awareness, we also lose volunteer interest. So we definitely need people to come here in particular, I would say.
If you're interested in volunteering, you can apply on allhandsandhearts.org to register. Meanwhile, millions of dollars in state grants and loans will go to Eastern Carolina governments impacted by Hurricane Florence. Governor Roy Cooper says $16.5 million in total have been awarded. Grants were given to Atlantic Beach, Jones County, Maysville, Emerald Isle, and Trenton. Loans went to Jones County, Pamlico County, and Emerald Isle. Also in Greenville, plans are in the works to widen Evans Street, making it 4 lanes instead of 2. Officials hope the change eases traffic, but some homeowners aren't happy, saying the project will cost them land. 9 News Sign's Dylan Huffman spoke to a homeowner today and has more.
This is the road we're talking about right here. Evans Street, from where at 4 lanes up at Greenville Boulevard down to Cooper Street in Winterville. I've been up and down this road all day talking to different people about what would happen if they 4-lane this road. A lot of people telling me that they're upset because they don't want to lose their land. Some people saying that they really don't have an opinion. Other people saying that they don't know enough information to form a good opinion. This is an email that I got from NCDOT. They say that the plans for how much land they're going to take from people have not been finalized. There are some preliminary plans online.
Okay.
Marie Ramsey and her husband have lived in their home along Evans Street for about 7 years. She says for the most part, they're happy with where they live.
You just feel like you're in the country, but we're in the city.
NCDOT plans to 4-lane Evans Street as well as add bike lanes and a sidewalk. That means the Ramseys will lose property.
I would prefer it not happen, but I fully understand that the project is necessary.
Necessary because of the traffic.
The road is very, very busy, and it stays very busy all the time, just about.
The road work is set to begin in 2021, but for now, Marie is just wanting to know how much land she'll be losing.
At this point, I think we would just take whatever we offered because we do like living here, and we didn't anticipate moving again.
Let's toss it over to Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson for a look at your weather now. Jerry, how are we looking?
Well, so far so good this evening for most of the area. At least some of the heavier rain has cleared on out from earlier today, but we still have a few showers that'll be working their way through during the overnight. An isolated rumble or 2 of thunder not impossible. High pressure will be building in out of the north. That's effectively going to block any chance of rain as we head over the next few days. So again, once we clear this batch of showers out of here tonight, brighter days lie ahead. You can see the local tight perspective on our precision cast model showing just a few more hours potential for some spotty showers, but when you wake up tomorrow morning, it'll be to sunshine. Now, there is a weak disturbance that'll travel in during the afternoon, might spark off just a quick moving shower, but other than that, an uneventful day of weather, other than the fact that it's going to be a bit breezy tomorrow afternoon. So if you're heading out to ECU to take in some of the baseball action, do keep that in mind. The winds could be rather strong. Tonight, showers around early, then clearing skies a few hours after after midnight. As we wake up tomorrow, it will be to full sunshine. If we see any clouds move in, the best chance would be during the afternoon with a weak disturbance. Your boating forecast along the coast, seas averaging 5 to 8 feet, 2 to 3 foot for the Sound. Small craft advisory will be in effect. Choppy conditions for the lakes and rivers. Your inland first alert 7-day forecast showing sunshine as we head into Saturday and also into Sunday. On Monday, we'll see a daytime high in the low 70s with a 50-50 chance of rain, 60% chance of showers as we move into Tuesday. We'll see daytime highs in the upper 50s as we hit early next week. So overall, we're going to be seeing not a bad stretch of weather, but a few bumps in the road. That's typical for spring.
Well, bring on that weekend sunshine. That's perfect.
Oh,
though.
I agree. I can't wait. Can't wait.
I can't either. Thank you so much, of course, for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.